Hello, today is Wednesday. Wednesday is our day off, so today is like chill day typically, but on this specific Wednesday, we are going to the city. We are going to Ikea specifically. We're going to finish the podcast studio. So I haven't talked about this on this channel yet, but my husband and I have a podcast, the Holy Health Podcast, and we have a podcast studio. So it's not just for podcasting, the studio, it's a creative space, creative studio. But we're going to finish that off today by going to the city, getting some things to put into it, to really put some final touches on it. And I'm super excited because we live in a small town. I have mixed feelings about that personally. I love the city. I don't want to live in the city, but I love the city. So I'm really excited to go to eat some good food, have a good time. And I'm also going to share today one of the most healing things that I do. And I've done this for years, and I only recently started talking about it on Instagram. And it is not going to be anything that you expect it to be, but it is something that I truly find to really help me move the needle in my health. So we're gonna do that too. It'll probably be near the end of the vlog-ish, I'm not sure yet, but I'm really excited to share that and to share the rest of the day. So let's go. Smoothie activated. He grabbed paper straws.
They're weird.
I don't like paper straws. It's a weird experience.
It's weird in your mouth.
Traffic, always traffic. We made it to Ikea. We made it to Ikea.
Mr. Rooter.
Is that your next career?
Yeah, I'm a master plumber.
Nice.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Ikea?
I don't think.
Whoa. Doesn't even know what he's getting into.
Lots of blue.
Wow. Fun fact, I was learning Swedish. I guess I still am extremely casually. So I always love to come here and be able to try to read it.
On today's episode, we're going to be talking about Ikea.
Okay. Nice. We need 2 identical chairs, but they have to be comfortable enough, but not too comfortable because somebody will fall asleep. How's that chair?
It's actually pretty decent.
Good. That was very successful. What do you think?
Yeah, it was good. We got a fresh new table. We have 2 matching chairs. Garbage can, so that's important. A little welcome mat in the door. A shoe thing. And what else?
Is that
I think
it?
that's it.
A rug? Did you say rug?
Rug.
Rug.
Yeah.
I'm excited about the rug.
Rug should be nice.
Yeah. Where are we going now? We're gonna go to TJ Maxx and maybe Marshall's because they're beside each other basically. And then I want to go to the mall really quickly. This will be the second time ever that we've been to the mall together.
Going to the mall.
Whoa. 999. Always looking out for those numbers.
4 9s.
Magic.
Wow.
Wow.
We're exactly where we're supposed to be.
We are, it's true. So we're going to TJ Maxx because I'm like in this land of Pilates loving currently. And there's a 555. Whoa. And
Two.
whoa. Seriously, wow, that's cool. 555 there, 2222 right there. Anyways,
weird.
that's crazy. Whew.
We're in the Matrix.
Anyways, so I'm in this Pilates like phase of my life, and I want some ankle weights to do Pilates with. So we're gonna see if we can find any here. That was a flop.
Big old flop.
Okay, so let's talk about the most healing thing that you can do. So this is not medical advice. This is something that I personally do that I find to be extremely effective. So a lot of times what happens when you're dealing with chronic health issues is that you've seen all the doctors, you've went to all of the natural holistic practitioners, you have spent all the money, been on all the protocols, this, that, the whole thing. Everybody has such a similar story. So you do all of these things. And then what ends up happening a lot of the times for these deep-rooted chronic issues is that you don't move the needle. I mean, maybe a little bit, but you don't move it to the extent that is needed for true lasting health and healing. And so I have been on a lot of different diets, restrictive diets, and a lot of the times that leaves you feeling so unfulfilled and just craving a lot of things. And what happened for me was I was gluten-free and I was vegan, and that's a whole other story too. But what happened was one day I was like, oh, I'm like sick, I'm not feeling well, and I was just craving like junk food. And so I wanted a burger and french fries and like a milkshake, and I just wanted to eat garbage, essentially. So that's very out of my norm in general. But what ended up happening was I went to a burger place, the same one that I am getting ready to go to now, and I ate the food, and it didn't do anything to me. I had no reaction at all. And actually, I felt way better. My digestion was good. Everything felt so much better. And I was like, what is happening? So I've done it, that was years ago. I've done it intermittently here and there. I don't do this all the time. I don't think it would be as effective if I was doing it all the time. But maybe once a month, usually less, I will go somewhere and I will eat all of the foods that I typically would not eat. So like we're getting ready to go eat, and I'm going to eat a ton of junk food. And to me, it's junk food. It's burgers, fries, nachos, milkshakes, stuff like that. Stuff that I don't eat in my daily life. And what happens, this is what I think happens, is that I get to the point where I'm truly in the moment. Typically, this is on a day that I have off of work too. Work's really stressful for me. And I have a day off of work. I'm in the moment. I'm with somebody that I enjoy spending time with. And I truly am submersed in the moment, in the food, with no attachments. No, oh my gosh, what oil did they use? Oh, I'm eating gluten. I'm eating dairy. None of that. None of that. It's just like, we're here and we're having fun, and I am truly enjoying this moment. And a lot of times what happens is we're home or we're in our regular daily life, and even when you are out to eat certain times, like you are in a different state mentally. And I think the mental state has so much to do with a lot of these chronic issues that people can't move the needle on. They struggle to move the needle on, myself included. I can go to my house and I can eat something healthier than the burger joint food, and I feel way worse. Or I can eat gluten at home, and then I can eat it out in the world, and I have a completely different experience with it. And usually I'm sourcing gluten that is so much better than I would be eating in the restaurant. But the only difference, the only consistent thing that happens is the mindset. So I often say one of the most healing things you can do is to just go to the restaurant, be in the moment, be with people that you love to spend time with, and truly live in that space and watch what happens. I think this is a whole other topic too that I can totally dive into, but orthorexia and health food, fear around unhealthy things is such a huge issue, especially these days. And I am not interested in participating in any aspect. 90% of the time I eat extremely healthy and I have high standards for my food. But that 10% of the time is probably the most healthy thing that I am eating, just because I am dealing with a past of feeling guilty for eating different foods and trying to heal myself and going on elimination diets and like stressing myself out about what I'm consuming, all in the name of health. No more. That's not what happens anymore. If it does, it is way less frequently than it used to be, and I am going to continue to go to these unhealthy restaurants and eat there, have an amazing time, and feel good. Like typically I wake up the next day and I feel fine. Totally fine. And there's something there. So that is, to me personally, one of the most healthy things you can do is to be in the moment, surround yourself with the people you love, and just submerge yourself in those experiences and see what happens to your health. So let's go eat some burgers, fries, milkshakes, nachos, whatever else. What are you gonna do to us here?
Oh yeah. Oh. Soggy.
My favorite. The soggy chip.
Topless. What an interesting thing to be topless.
Ooh.
All right.
Moment of truth. How is it? Snickerdoodle.